Constructing your life is about much more than just building a bank account. Each week, join real estate entrepreneur and mindset coach Austin Linney as he interviews guests who are constructing their dream lives and impacting the world around them on a daily basis. If you're an entrepreneur or wanting to start a business, or you just want to hear motivating stories of how others have overcome the odds, you are in the right place. And now for your host, Austin Linney.
Welcome back to the Construct Your Life Rant. This is Austin Linney here. What we're going to talk about today is a topic that I've been doing a little bit of research on, and I want to bring it up. It's about, information, free information available in the universe, in the world, right? And the excuses that we're telling ourselves behind those free information. There's a saying goes in business and in coaching business, like they're only committed when they have skin in the game. And I think there's almost a counterintuitive point of reference for a lot of people when information is readily available, right? It's almost, as some people would say, there's a fucking a fire hose of information. It's a lot of stuff. So there's almost too much to do anything to move forward. And, really what it boils down to is a couple things. That might be the case for sure. But it's also the fact that you're not really committed. Like you're not really committed. Because what you're telling yourself is that guy is the lucky one. That guy, he just has good genes. He has good genetics. He's got good parents. He's the one that got lucky. Or is he the one that actually worked? That actually put in the time? That has the 2 kids? That has the 3 jobs? That got his real estate license in his spare time? Everything's available, guys. Everything. YouTube, everything. There's free courses from Harvard, from Yale. It's almost laughable how much information is out there. It's almost laughable the amount of stories that I've heard from moms who are pregnant, who were sitting on the couch, YouTubed how to make money in real estate, became wholesalers, and they're making $30,000 a month. And I'm not saying go out and do all those things, but stop telling yourself that they're the lucky ones. Stop telling yourself that they're the ones that got the good genes or they had the good upbringing or whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. Because I could right now off the top of my head name 6 courses that are available for free. Shit, you can have my course for free. But are you going to do anything with it? Really? Because you don't have skin in the game. Because you would rather invest in PlayStation 5s and video games and dumb shit that doesn't matter instead of invest in yourself. I love how we'll spend, $1,000 on a brand new phone, but we can't spend $1,000 for coaching that could change our entire life, that could buy you 1,000,000 phones. We have it twisted. We have it turned around wrong. Something to put it in context. Our water makes up most of our body, and we don't even focus on what we bring in for water-wise. We don't even drink enough water, most people. But yet it makes up our whole body? That doesn't make a lot of sense. I really want to be a real estate investor, but I can't afford it. Well, did you hear about Bigger Pockets podcast? YouTube? Just let's call it what it is. You're lazy. You're a procrastinator. You talk a really, 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 really big game, but there's no follow through. And the reason there's no follow through is because you don't believe in yourself. And you don't believe in yourself because of your negative self-talk. You have to peel back the onion to see the source of the problem. And information and available courses and all those things are not. I've offered to coach 1 million people for free. And you know how many people take me up on it? None. Because you're bullshitting yourself. It's not a lack of information. It's not your genes. It's not how you were raised. It's none of those things. My dad's a doctor. I was raised on a country club. Who gives a shit? And I've interviewed multiple amount of people who grew up in trailer parks and doing drugs at 8 years old, and now they're millionaires. You are bullshitting yourself. And I am a bullshit detector. And you're not going to get it past me. Because what I started doing the last month was I started making reference to everything that's available for free. So when I post this podcast, I can attach that list with it. You do not have skin in the game, so you look at it as too much information almost. But I guarantee you, if you lost money or you had to invest in yourself, $1,500, $1,000, $800 a month, I guarantee you would squeeze every inch of that information out. You would squeeze every moment with that coaching call, and you would show up on time, ready to be prepared. It's not until you have skin in the game that you get shit done. We almost look at, well, yeah, I know, but for 3 years, I'm giving away all this free information on all these podcasts, the best people in the business. Well, hold on. You're trying to sell a course? You're trying to pay for coaching? No, I shouldn't have to pay for that. We should just get everything for free. And I'm just using me as a context. I can go a million different ways with this. But it's not until I, myself, ponied up for coaching that I was invested in the well-being of myself. It wasn't until I educated myself by buying books and I was on the hook for that money that I leaped in. And so be careful when you say it's those genes or he has a better life than me. Like, make sure that you look at what you're doing with the information that's available to you, because it's all out there. There's 1 million podcasts you can listen to. There's 1 million books you could read for free on Kindle. I'll send you a book. I'll point you in the right direction. But stop lying to yourself and let's really address the issue at hand. And so it's not the amount of information. It's the fact that you don't want to do anything with the information you have. So make sure that you're taking all that's available and you're very grateful for the life you get to lead, and you count your blessings, because nothing is promised, and this world is an amazing place with all the opportunities in the world. But you have to want it, and you have to have skin in the game. So I hope you got value from this, guys, and we'll see you next time, dude. It's such a pleasure to have you all listening to these. I really love these rants. Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening to Construct Your Life with Austin Linney. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to rate, review, subscribe, and pay it forward by sharing with a friend. Most importantly, take this opportunity to start constructing your life by taking immediate action on what you learned. For show notes, resources, and more information on one-on-one coaching with Austin, visit constructyourlifepodcast.com.